What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ. I just want to focus in. Josh Cooper wrote this, and I was planning on getting to it, at some point. But the concept or the idea of McDavid or Eichel going to the Arizona Coyotes. I've already talked about the two of them suiting up for Buffalo, Carolina, Edmonton. And then when Columbus was really bad at the start of the season, Columbus. But Arizona's an intriguing fit. They have one of the best forward prospects in hockey in Max Domi. They have a very good blue line with Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I'm not including Keith Yandle in that because I think Yandle will, be on his way out the door, at some point this season. But, I think the possibility of landing one of those two centers would be amazing for the Coyotes, solely because they've never had, a real bona fide offensive superstar. All due respect to Shane Doan and guys like that. But, I think he'd be the best. Either one of them would be the best pure offensive threat for the franchise since they drafted Dale Howard-Chuck, 35 years ago, and that's something to keep an eye on, in the next few months. But you need marketing. The league wants to push teams in the Sun Belt, and I think that would be a good possibility. Personally, I think if either one lands in Buffalo, the Sabres are in the conference finals and 2 years. I think Buffalo's got a good enough forward core, and I think that you add one of those guys, and everything else kind of falls into place. You got great ownership. I really believe in the Pagula family, and I think Buffalo could do some big things with one of those franchise-altering forwards. But I think Carolina wouldn't be a bad fit either. In all due respect to the fans of Edmonton, I don't want to see either one of them end up in Edmonton, not because of the market, but because the team has done a awful job at developing talent. Like I said, imagine the worst team in pro sports, then multiply it by infinity. That's the Edmonton Oilers. They are the epitome of ineptitude, and sending one of these really, really talented young men up there would ruin them, as far as I'm concerned. And, I think you need to, look at what's best for them in terms of, what's best for their marketability for the league. I think Phoenix or, Arizona would be a good fit for them. But I'm going to work on this piece in the next week or so, but the 2016 draft, the top player, I've talked about him ad nauseum, Austin Matthews, is from, of all places, Phoenix. Played for the Arizona Bobcats, then the U.S. development team, and next year he's either going to play college hockey or playing the dub. But, looking at, from that perspective, what if they got Noah Hannafin, tanked next year, got Matthews and Max Domi up front? So you have Hannafin, Ekman-Larsson on defense, whatever assets you get back on a potential Yandle deal, and those two up front. Something to think about. So just a little spoiler alert. But anyway, that's on sort of the Power Play with CJ on the concept of McDavid or Jack Eichel going to the Arizona Coyotes. I do more episodes with the season and beyond. Later, guys.